quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Now here comes the bunch formation. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. And the Sooners looking to run some tempo here.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down in the opening drive. Back. It's Mateer. And the completion made. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 49.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And they'll give it to the back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Second down after that previous play.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up third down. To the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll run it here. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Sooners, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Gets hauled in here over the middle. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Tries to get it to the running back. Nice grab. It's Williams.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a receiver. Hop over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Irish, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Toss play to the outside. The gain moves the ball to a 34. The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Oh, that one's picked off. He can go. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. So the defensive touchdown stays on the board. The offense had a chance to negate it with the penalty, but for some reason declined it. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. It's a shotgun run call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But man, I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
offense comes up to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Now they'll run it on the toss. Breaks into the clear. Ah, here he goes. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And they tack on the extra point. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we'll hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside who can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to throw yet again. That's reeled in. It's Williams. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Carr. Makes the grab. It's Williams. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On the run, it's Williams. And that's a solid gain from the defense, able to bring him down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Return to steps out of bounds at the 17. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Takes the handoff. It's Tatum. They're able to get him down. The Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
That's enough for the first down. As we've seen so many teams around the country, they get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in and be ready.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Irish. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. No huddle now for the offense. Back to pass. It's Mateer. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, But this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down just short of the mark. It's going to be 4th down. Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. Toss play, running right. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Sooners. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Caught on the outside. It's Williams.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, he makes the catch. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Dropping back. It's Carr. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Over the middle, it's Gilbert. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. Kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. 4th down, look at the throw for it. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Attack was made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass. It's Carr. The receiver grabs it. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. He's got it near the end zone. They're set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're going to run it. As the first down is still going. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense in hurry-up mode.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
The Sooners will crank up the tempo. To the air, it's Mateer. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here. Down multiple scores. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
To throw, it's Mateer. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This air attack is still unstoppable. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
PAT is good as still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
A risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle, but first down. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. First and goal, handoff. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Sooners. Still no answer for this offense.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Makes the grab. It's Gilbert. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Back to throw. It's Carr. On the move now. Breaks free. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Important second down play coming up. Grab near the sticks. It's Gilbert. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Moves out of the pocket. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Carr. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
He goes nowhere. Stock cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Sooners come up to the line in a hurry-up.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Caught quickly. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
What a conversion here by this offense. You know, the ball is thrown short of the first down marker. Shows you the trust this quarterback has in this receiver. Makes the catch, and then a great effort there to pick up the yards after the catch for the first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. With the catch, it's Sategna. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He finds the running back in the flat. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they take the lead here
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's hauled in way downfield. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes, and the offense produced some magic. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. They'll have to hurry now, 2nd down with the clock ticking. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And now the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. This would be a really long field goal try from here. They'll hustle to the line. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll get the 1st down yardage before they finally bring him down. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Ball spotted at the 32, so a chance to win the game from 49 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Carr. On the move now. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. Of course, in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.